Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Society Hall. So pleased you could come out with us for some beautiful music tonight. My name's Don Richmond. I'm one of the board members here, and just want to give you a few announcements about some upcoming shows. Next week, we have a young singer-songwriter from the East Coast, Sam Robbins, who was here last year, and boy, everybody just fell in love with Sam and his songs. He's been compared to sort of a modern James Taylor, you might say, with that sort of style of songwriting and guitar playing and everything. So looking forward to having Sam back. October 4th, I hate to miss this show. I'm going to be down in Texas with the Rifters, but a Scottish band called the Tannehill Weavers will be here. They're like they're called a Scottish national treasure, playing traditional Celtic music, very well known in those circles, and as good as it gets, really. So that's going to be a show not to miss. October 13th, kind of a younger sort of bluegrass slash jam band called the River Arkansas is going to be here. One of them lives in the San Luis Valley. The other guys live up around Denver. Excellent band, though. October 18th, a couple of singer-songwriters from Austin, Texas, Michael O'Connor and Jason McIntyre will be here. Michael just finished recording an album out at my studio with someone else recording it, but anyway, looking forward to hearing them. October 25th, a couple of folks from Taos, Kim Triver and Chipper Thompson. They're old friends of mine. It's going to be a full band, and I'll be picking along with them. That'll be a lot of fun, too. November 2nd, Roger Dawson, another old friend, is going to be doing a CD release concert here, so he's going to have a full band with him. And it goes on and on. There'll be lots more things coming up. Check our website or get on our email list if you can, and we'll keep you posted. Tonight we have a wonderful multi-instrumentalist, multi-talented, great musician, fine songwriter and vocalist and performer. He grew up in western Colorado, over in Montrose, but I think, I don't know, 8 years ago or more, made the big leap to move to Nashville and jump in with the big folks, you know, and has been doing well, been playing with a lot of different people as in an ensemble sort of thing, but also doing his own solo work. So we're real grateful to have him here. And would you please welcome Erik Stucky.
I'm going to have to adjust this. How's everybody doing?
It'll feel heavy if you're doing it right. If you're filling it up with love and trust, how could it ever be light? You let me lay this weary head down. I know I'm safe, 'cause I know I'll wake up right where I am right now. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's a million miles of roots under every tree. starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Everyone tells me love's gonna tie you up, but if you're already where you wanna be, then you ain't really stuck. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's 1,000,000 miles of roots under every tree. And when the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Oh, the secret is the right two hearts together hold each other steady and still be light as a feather. Every ship needs an anchor, heading out to sea. There's 1,000,000 miles of roots under every tree. When the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain. If today was not endless highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, and if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to you at all. And only if my own true love was waiting, I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. There is beauty in that silver singing river, and there is beauty in that sunrise in the sky, but none of these and nothing else can touch the beauty that I remember in my true love's eyes. And only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the water, I can't speak the sounds that show no pain, I can't hear the echo of my footsteps or remember the sound of my own name. And only if my own true love was waiting, I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me would I lie in my bed, would I lie in my bed, would I lie
Thank you. Thank you very much. So that first song is a song I wrote called Ball and Chain. And I like to sing it and then introduce it, because if I just tell people that this is for my wife and it's called Ball and Chain, I usually get this unbelievable pushback before I even sing the song. But that's coming out on October 2nd. It's a surprise. It's going to be, so I hope she's not streaming this. I don't think she is. She's probably in bed. But it's coming out on our second wedding anniversary on October 2nd. So if you like that one, it's going to be on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. And then the tune after that was a song by the best songwriter of all time, Bob Dylan. Well, this is, you guys are going to hear a lot of original music. I'll play a few covers, but I've been living in Nashville, like Don said, for the last 8 years and writing a lot. And so this is the stuff I've been working on. This is called Night Train. She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Staring out the window as the towns flew through the darkness and the steam. Certain everyone in Mississippi could hear that whistle scream. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magic, all the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. The feeling of passing through while other folks are sleeping, it's like flying. Something about the way it starts a heart to healing. Nothing this side of heaven like a Mississippi dawn. When the hell you left behind you and don't even know you're gone. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magic, all the troubles fall behind her like the rain. And now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. And free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magic, all the troubles fall behind her like the rain. And now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. So I I'm stoked to be here tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you. I've wanted to play this venue for many years, and it's been on my radar. And the closest I had gotten in the past was La Vida. And so very happy to be here in Alamosa. Growing up, I would come to Alamosa in the middle of the winter for wrestling tournaments. And I just remember it was desolate and cold. The coldest place we would go was Alamosa. And man, was your wrestling team tough. Drive all that way just to have to fight the whole day. This is a song by one of my favorites. And actually, I heard this is by a guy named Daryl Scott. Anybody familiar with Daryl Scott? I heard him play at the Four Corners Folk Festival when I was in high school. And after his set, it was like, I want to do that, like that. He's an amazing songwriter and player. And I love this song. I love this song because it's always true, whether I want to recognize it or not. Got a rice cooking in the microwave. Got a 3-day beard, I don't plan to shave. Everything that I just gotta say, man, I'm doing alright. Well, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. Feeling pretty good, and that's the gospel truth. It's neither drink nor drug induced, no, I'm just doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? It's been 15 years since I left home. It said good luck to every seed I'd sown. Gave it my best and then I left it alone. I hope they're doing alright. Well, redbird, what do you see? I see a lone wolf there staring back at me. Long in the tooth but harmless as can be. I think he's doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Sometimes it's lonely, and sometimes it's only me.
sometimes I'm falling, desperately calling, howling at the moon. Ah, ooh. Well, I might go get me a new tattoo, or take my old Harley for a 3-day cruise. Might even grow me a Fu Manchu. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, 'cause it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Thank you. Any questions? You guys mind if I play this little instrument? The mandolin? You guys all know what this is, right? This is called Jealous of the Wind. You don't have to answer to his daddy or stay in this old town. You don't have to work in factory until the lights go out. See the same old faces and wonder if they care. Have the same old conversations that go nowhere. It can change directions and change its mind. It don't ask questions or answer at a time. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. It don't ever wonder what she's thinking. It doesn't shed a tear. And if it ever wants to see her, it can be right there to whisper in her ear and kiss her on the face, and when she disappears, it doesn't feel the pain. It can cut through heartbreak and laugh at love. There ain't nothing it can't rise above. Well, it knows where it blows, and it goes and keeps on going. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. It can change directions and change its mind. It don't ask questions or answer at a time. Well, it knows where it blows, and it goes and keeps on going. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind. Jealous of the wind. Thank you. Well, peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have you all the time, I don't want none at all. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to you, Hardin. Well, some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance, I come here to marry. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to Harlan. Well, I wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine. Every tune I play on it, I wish that girl was mine. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to Harlan. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to Harlan.
Thank you. I heard a yawn over here, so I figured play something fast. We'll come back to the mandolin. Is everybody doing okay? Cool. This is a song I released recently. It's called Vigilante Love. Sorry, I keep forgetting to unmute. This is on Spotify and anywhere else you can listen to music. Was a wild desperado, roping and riding the wind, faster than anyone to break for the setting sun and ride around the next bend. I thought I'd go out with aces and eights, but she called the bluff, all my renegade ways. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. I tried to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough vigilante love. Drifted far from the highway, the sand, the ice, and the fire. I was lost in the Badlands when she reached for my hand and untangled my heart from the wire. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. Tried to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough. I thought I was free, I didn't know, till she came for me. It released my soul. Thank you. Well, I think I'll play a couple more, take a quick break. Does that work for everybody? Cool. I have merchandise in the corner back here. And, yeah, come up and say hi. I'd love to talk to you. So this is the sister song to the first, not the first song I played, but a song called Night Train that I played earlier. This is called Southbound. She's not the kind of girl to give a damn about approval. All that she believes in is the scripture of removal. She'll leave you broken-hearted with a Mona Lisa smile. And every fire she starts is left burning for a while. Many was the man who thought they caught her open-handed, to find out that she'd flown like a bird that never landed. Was southbound along the railroad track, southbound. That train ain't coming back, southbound. Oh, let the world be warned, as sure as she was born, her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Southbound. She's a beautiful distraction in her cowgirl boots, and she keeps them babies dancing so they never grow roots. You might as well try to wrap your hands around the wind. Enjoy it while you can, she won't be back again. Well, I thought I knew what was what, but still she left me stranded. I had my irons hot, but I never got her branded. 'Cause southbound along the railroad track, southbound. That train ain't coming back, southbound. Oh, let the world be warned, as sure as she was born, her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Southbound. She won't be caught just a hanging around. She's not the kind who's got the time for slowing down. You'll find out for yourself before too long that the favorite sound she ever found was the train she's on leaving town. Southbound along the railroad track, southbound. That train ain't coming back, southbound. Oh, let the world be warned, as sure as she was born, her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Well, southbound. Thank you. Play one more and take a quick break. This is the song where I need some audience participation. Are you guys ready? Okay, there's no singing involved. There's no playing involved. All I need is for you to throw prayers and good wishes toward me up on stage during a pivotal moment of this song. I don't know if I'll make it through without you, so I'll let you know. So I didn't write this song, but I like Don said, I've been living in Nashville for the last 8 years, and a couple years after moving there, the old pandemic came along and kind of shut things down for a while. And so coming out of COVID, I just needed to play a lot and really wanted to just get, get my fingers back in shape and everything. So I got a what's called like I don't know, a working man's music job in Nashville, which is playing on Broadway, playing on the Strip down there. Has anybody been down there? Show of hands. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So you know what I'm talking about. Music, 24/7, 365, and it's actually kind of fun. The fun part is that you can play 8 hours a day if you want and never have to drive more than 15 minutes from your house. The downside is it's a lot of drunk people and a lot of songs that I don't like, but I do like this one. I really enjoyed playing this. So this is a little tribute to my time on Broadway in Nashville, where Johnny Cash himself spent a lot of time. So this is Johnny Cash.
Well, I hear that train coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sun shining, I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Well, I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Here we go, everybody, help me out. Did it. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, private drinking coffee, smoking big fatties. Well, I knew I had it coming, I knew I can't be free. Well, I hear that whistle blowing, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. When I hear that whistle blowing, yeah, when I hear that whistle blowing, yeah, when I hear that whistle blowing, yeah, blow my blues, yeah, blow my blues. It blow my blues away.
Thank you. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for being here. Hey there. Hi. Y'all are still here. Thank you. This is a song I wrote called Point of View. And does anybody personally know Lyle Lovett out there? Anybody? All right. You know, you guys heard the thing about 6 degrees of separation? It's like, it's a small world, basically, but I ask that question everywhere I play, and I have yet to meet anybody that knows him. But I want him to cut this song, so if you run into him, tell him I have a song for him. It's called Point of View. You could be standing by a street light on a busy city corner. You could be sitting by the ocean in Southern California. It could be spring, it could be autumn. All the leaves are falling from the trees. It makes no difference to me, 'cause I love you from all angles in every kind of light. I love you in color, in black and white. It doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of view. I've seen your ups and downs, your secrets and your truth, loving in your smile, 100 shades of blue. Sometimes you're a sunny morning, and sometimes you're storming, pouring rain. I still see you the same, 'cause I love you from all angles in every kind of light. I love you in color, in black and white. It doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of view. And though the sands of time might not be very kind, you'll still be the only thing I see. 'Cause I love you from all angles in every kind of light. I love you in color, and when you're black and white. It doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of view. Every point of view. Thank you. Now for Not a Love Song. When the sun sets in the rear view mirror, it's the last time I'll be leaving here. It doesn't matter where I'm going, as long as the wheels are rolling. I won't be the shoulder for your tears. Yeah, the shoulder for your tears. The
for your tears. When you look back, I know what you'll see. You won't admit that it was never me. You'll find a place to cry your blues. Someone else can fill my shoes. A shoulder for your tears. A shoulder for your tears. Well, the nights are getting colder. It's the short end of the year. I won't be there to witness and watch you disappear. Yeah, the shoulder for your tears. I won't be the shoulder for your tears. I won't be the shoulder for your tears. I won't be the shoulder for your tears. Thank you. This is a song I wrote called Because You're Right. You once said I was too free, but in my mind there's no such thing. The way you live, the way I dream. If you were a rock, I was a stream. I was made to be in motion, always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. You were a string, but I am no kite. You took a stand, and I took to flight. You set your feet on solid ground, and I set my heart on leaving town. I was made to be in motion, always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. I was made to be in motion, always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. Just because you're right doesn't make me wrong. Thank you. Well, I'm going to play a song that I didn't write, but I wish I did. And you've probably heard it before. It's by a guy named, the artist that wrote it is Mark Cohen, and an awesome songwriter. And I listened to this song all the way from Montrose to Nashville, 25 hours of driving when I was moving down there. And there's something about this song, it just seems like a dream to me. I played it in Memphis. I'm going to give away what it is, but I played it in Memphis. I thought maybe I'd get shot down there, but they actually clapped and they liked it. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touched down in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. And I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. I'm walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue, followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Security did not see him, they just hovered around his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting on the king down in the jungle room. And I was walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. I'm walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and so I sang with all my might. But she said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. I'm walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Oh, I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. Walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Do I really feel the way I feel? Do I really feel the way I feel? Thank you. Any questions? Going once? How about some more mandolin?
That sound okay? Let's see. When I was a child, my family would travel to western Kentucky with paradise slaves in a backwards old town, so often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river with paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Sometimes my family'd float down the Green River by Rochester Dam or the Abington Jail, where the air smelled like snakes that we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles were all we would kill. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. So the coal companies came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land, and they dug for their coal until the land was forsaken, and wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. You guys know that song? John Prine. Give me a tune real quick.
can't hold it on the road when you're sitting here beside me, drunk out of my mind on the fact that you are here with me. And I have not been known as a saint of San Joaquin. I'd just as soon right now we'll pull on over to the side of the road and baby show you what I mean. Na 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 na. Oh, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. And I can't keep my eyes on the white lines out before me when your hand is on my knee and you whisper in my ear. And I used to run around with a gypsy girl named Shannon, the daughter of the devil. Well, it ain't funny that I'd mention her to you when I hadn't thought of her in years. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Yeah, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Oh, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Thank you. So this next tune has sort of a unique story behind it. So I grew up in Montrose, Colorado, but my grandparents decided when they retired that they wanted to, they couldn't fully retire, but they moved to St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, bought a sailboat, and chartered people around the islands as their retirement job. So I kind of grew up in a dusty cowboy town, maybe similar to this one, and also in the Virgin Islands, sailing around with my grandparents. And so it was a really neat experience. And I met a girl in Nashville, and she was a great songwriter. And when you live down there, you just kind of meet and write a song, and maybe it's great, and maybe you never ever want to hear it again or remember the experience. Sometimes that happens too. But it's sort of like speed dating. It's just like, hey, I'm Erik. You want to write a song? And she was great, so I had faith. But so we met up for coffee before we were going to write, and I found out that she had gone to high school on St. Thomas. So we decided right away, like, we got to write an island tune. So that's what we did. This is called Good Vibrations. It's the title track to my second album. I hope you guys like it. She's something spiritual. She wears juju beads and she believes in miracles. And now I do too. Well, she's the kind of girl that'll take your world and turn it right side up. Yeah, it's what she does. She put a dream catcher on a rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's into yoga and meditation. She's all about the good vibrations, yeah. She opened my eyes, let in the light. It feels like I've been baptized by her love. Yeah, she got the touch, sprinkles fairy dust on everything, and that's fine by me. She put a dream catcher on my rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's into yoga and meditation. She's all about the good vibrations. The good vibrations. Yeah. You only good vibes for only one life. Let me tell you about a time when all I saw was stop signs. She wrecked my paradigm with such a simple message. Life is what you make it, you create. It's all in your perspective. From New York City's harbor out to Santa Barbara, every little farm town in between. Yeah, you know you got her. She's a girl that puts love above the world's hate. She'll show you God even if you don't reciprocate. She put a dream catcher on my rearview mirror. Since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's my yoga, my meditation. She's all about the good vibrations, yeah. Good vibrations, yeah, yeah. It's all about the good vibrations. Ooh. Yeah, it's all about the good vibrations. Thank you. Thank you very much. She left Dallas for California with an old friend at her side. Well, it did not say much, but 1 year later, he asked her to be his wife. And the lights of LA County look like diamonds in the sky. When you're driving through the hours with an old friend at your side. One year later, I left Houston with an old friend at my side. Well, it did not say much, but it was a beauty of a coal black 45. And the lights of LA County look like diamonds in the sky. And you're driving through the hours with an old friend at your side. Yes, so I drove on all the day long, and I drove on through the night as I thought of her waiting for to be his blushing bride. And the lights of LA County look like diamonds in the sky as I drove in to the valley with an old friend at my side. And as she stood there at the altar, all dressed in her gown of white, her face was bright as the stars are shining, like I dreamed of all my life. And they kissed each other, and they turned around, and they saw me standing in the aisle. Well, they did not say much, just stood there watching as that 45 told them goodbye. And the lights of LA County are a mighty pretty sight when you're driving through the hours with an old friend at your side. And the lights of LA County look like diamonds in the sky when you're kneeling at the altar with an old friend at your side. Thank you. Everybody doing okay? Cool. Excuse me, I've got to cough, and I just have to do it. Thank you. Back to the beginning, skip the bitter end. Hearts get used to breaking, they never learn to bend. Thought I heard you whisper, but I can't remember when. To be in love with someone seemed like such a sin. Letting go is the hardest thing to do. Ooh, but it's still easier than holding on to you. Now that there's no tomorrow, there's no value in a lie. It only makes it harder to skip the bad goodbye. Maybe someday I'll sort the wreckage, but then again I don't know why. I can't fight this feeling, and I might never cry. Letting go is the hardest thing to do. But it's still easier than holding on to you. Letting go was the hardest thing to do, but it's still easier than holding on to you. Thank you. Don't stop raining, I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Shut the blinds, turn the lock, a great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop, so don't stop raining, rain, don't stop. Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. Don't stop raining, I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. So don't stop raining, I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Go outside, 'cause it might flood, and if we're gonna drown, let's drown in our own love. It's been too long since you and I spent all day inside. Don't stop raining, I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. I'm just saying, shut the blinds, turn the lock, a great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop, so don't stop raining, rain, don't stop. Thank you. How y'all doing? Good. So, a few years ago, the dust in the air. I was touring around with a guy named Nathan McEwen. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's the son of John McEwen from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. And we used to play this song. And that was their first #1 hit. So I like to think I learned it pretty close to the source. Way back in my memory, there's a scene that I recall of a little rundown cabin in the woods. My daddy never promised that our blue moon would turn gold, but he lay awake nights wishing that it would. When the world was on our radio, hard work was on our minds. We lived our day-to-day in plain dirt fashion, with old overalls and cotton balls all strapped across your back. It's hard to make believe there ain't nothing wrong. And Mama played the mandolin and Daddy made the saw blade bend, and raindrops split the tin roof like a drum. And I just kept on dreaming that a song that I was singing takes me down the road to where my name is known. And now I'm gone, it's a long hard road. Sometimes I remember when I stay up late at night, when the sun comes up, we got up and went. In the shadows of a working day, our moonlight hours spent singing songs along with Grandma's radio. Now I'm beating down an old blacktop road, sleeping in a sack, living off my memories all in vain. So city lights ain't all that bright compared to what it's like to see lightning bugs go dancing in the rain. Mama kept the Bible read and Daddy kept our family fed, and somewhere in between I must have known. Dreaming is the song that I'm singing, takes me down the road to where my name is known. Now I'm gone, it's a long hard road. Yeah, I know, it's a long hard road. Thank you very much. Well, this is an awesome place. A beautiful venue, really, for an awesome asset to a town. Thank you guys so much for supporting it. Yeah, I bet you do. I like it too. And if they have me back sometime, will you tell all your friends to come with you? All right. This is a song off my first album. It's called If the Storm Never Ends. By the way, I'm going to have my first kid on November 15th this year. Thank you. I'm going to have to be way more organized, because right now I drive 15 hours to Texas and then 15 hours somewhere else, and then I don't know, bebop around, but definitely still plan to play music and bring them along with me. So this song, I just thought of this. This song used to be about my wife, and it still is, but it's probably about them too now. words get away. I hope you know that I mean what I say. Well, I'm only a man that loves you. Give me a chance to prove that it's true, and you'll never be all alone. Yeah, you'll always have my hand to hold. What I'm trying to tell you, when you need, I will be your umbrella, and I will stand in the rain until the sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends. There's only one way to give you enough. Every day you'll have all of my love, and you'll never be all alone. You'll always have my hand to hold. What I'm trying to tell you, when you need, I will be your umbrella, and I will stand in the rain until the sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends. What I'm trying to tell you, when you need, I will be your umbrella, and I will stand in the rain until the sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends, or forever if the storm never ends. Thank you. I got a couple more songs for you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Uh-oh. Yes. Yes. It's not a joke. I wish it was. Banjos too. There's what's the joke? What does a banjo player and a how does it go? Oh, what does a banjo player and a medium pizza have in common? Neither one can feed a family of 4. This is like the last chance. Any questions? Any other questions? Thank you for that one. Anybody want to go second? All right. The sun used to always shine, love was here, you were mine. The weather always looked so fine, now it rains everywhere I go. Always had a perfect love, blue skies and stars above. That's the way it is when you're in love. Now it rains everywhere I go. Yeah, it rains everywhere I go. Storms appear and the winds they blow. Got nothing but trouble to show, 'cause it rains everywhere I go. Never had a cloudy day, blue skies are on my way. That's the way it is when you're in love. Now it rains everywhere I go. They say the sun will shine again. I believe them, but I don't know when. I guess I'll stay inside till then, 'cause it rains everywhere I go. Yeah, it rains everywhere I go. Storms appear and the winds they blow. Got nothing but trouble to show, 'cause it rains everywhere I go. Yeah, it rains everywhere I go. Storms appear and the winds they blow. I got nothing but trouble to show, 'cause it rains everywhere I go. I got nothing but trouble to show, 'cause it rains everywhere I go. Can't leave it on that note. It's the first song I ever learned on the mandolin. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.